Welcome to Crash's Arcade, where I talk about anime, comics, TV, film, pop culture, and everything in between. I remember when I was growing up, heading down to the comic book store was not the same as heading to the grocery store to grab a carton of milk. This was not an experience that was designed to be in and out. The comic book store was a place to hang out with like-minded people and have in-depth and oftentimes loud debates about who the strongest superhero is, who would beat up who in a matchup, who is the fastest, who is the smartest, and the list goes on. In this video, I'm going to make the case why the Hulk is the strongest character in the entire Marvel Universe by highlighting 8 examples of his near limitless power and strength. With all the different versions of comics and characters that get published, the comic book universe can get murky at times. In the interest of simplicity, I will be pulling examples from across the entirety of the Hulk comic franchise. So anything is fair game for me to make my point. Now, we all know the story of how Bruce Banner became the Hulk, but just in case you didn't, he was exposed to a lethal amount of gamma radiation. Instead of killing him, imbued him with the ability to transform into the Hulk, a physical manifestation of his pent-up rage, stress, anxiety, and all the feelings we tend to associate with negative emotions. Once he transforms, the peak of his power is limited only by how angry he can get. This catch-22 makes Hulk potentially the strongest character in the universe. Hulk is known for smashing, but it's far from the only moveset in his repertoire. The sonic clap uses sound energy to create waves of immense force and oftentimes destruction by slamming his palms together with immense speed and power. In an issue of The Incredible Hulk, the Green Giant is cast into a dark dimension by a group of crazed cultists in order to fight Nightcrawler. Not that Nightcrawler. That Nightcrawler. An extra-dimensional creature who lords over the dimension. During their fight, Hulk creates a sonic clap so powerful that it destroys the dimension itself and rips apart the actual cosmos. In the World War Hulk storyline, a grief-stricken and very angry Hulk becomes so powerful that a single step nearly obliterates the entire eastern coast of the United States. It was later revealed that the Hulk was holding back a great deal of his power during this event. For anyone who has read the comics, the name Gladiator is one that inspires fear across the known universe. Often considered one of the most powerful mortals in existence, Gladiator has performed some spectacularly jaw-dropping feats, including flying through suns, destroying planets with a single punch, and punching Thor's hammer halfway across a city. But for all his strength and power, it's no match for a really pissed off Green Giant. Hulk is one of the few beings in existence who can say they beat Gladiator like a government mule. Adamantium metal is a mysterious metal alloy created by the US government. It doesn't qualify as an element because it doesn't share any properties with anything on the periodic table. Known to be nearly indestructible and unbreakable, it's safe to say you would have to be pretty strong to even dent it. In the comic where Hulk and Wolverine face off, Hulk not only damages the metal, but tears it in half. Billions of tons may seem like a lot of weight to you and me, but for the Hulk, it's apparently a semi-moderate workout. In Marvel's Secret War series, the Hulk hoists a mountain spanning nearly 2 miles on his lofty shoulder and prevents his team from being crushed underneath, giving them the much-needed time to devise an escape plan. The mountain is the first time Marvel assigns a numerical value to Hulk's insane strength. Keep in mind, this was done while the Hulk was in a state of calm. One of my personal favorite story arcs in the comic has to be the Onslaught series. Onslaught was a psionic entity created from the melding of Professor Xavier and Magneto, arguably one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe. The story crescendos into a few epic battles, one being all the Avengers, Fantastic Four, X-Men, and all of Earth's heroes challenge Onslaught to a battle. Even with the combined strength of all these heroes, they are unable to inflict any real damage on Onslaught. Phoenix decides to use her telepathy to turn off the part of Hulk's brain that uses rational thought. She essentially compartmentalizes Bruce Banner and prevents him from being able to make decisions or influence the Hulk. This leaves a savage, animalistic Hulk who does battle with Onslaught and actually destroys his armor, which up to this point had been indestructible. Most of us would find the nearest table or doorway to climb under at the onset of an earthquake, not Hulk. In a display of incredible strength on the planet Sakaar, Hulk dives down below the planet's crust during an extinction-level earthquake, grabs 2 tectonic plates that are separating, and pulls them back together. He literally holds a planet together. There are a lot of wow moments in the Hulk universe, but these are some of the ones that stick out to me and are great examples of why Hulk is the strongest character in the Marvel universe. Let me know who you think the strongest Marvel character in the comics are in the comments below. Do not forget to like and subscribe for more content. That is all my time, and I will see you on the other side.